Hey there, wonderful audience who have joined the Revolving Relationship today. Get ready to embark on an incredible adventure with us. Subscribe now and let's explore the concealed secrets and uncover the truth together. Today, we will delve into a challenging topic that is relevant to all of us on our journey: handling deceit and betrayal. Well, my friend, today's story about OP wife was diagnosed with cancer and she confessed she was cheated. Let's see what happened. Am I doing wrong for stopping sharing information after my wife told all her friends she had cancer before me? My wife is someone in class as my best friend, and we have been together for 20 years. We have done everything together, and normally we tell each other the first thing about any new news. She recently started to develop a few breast symptoms, which are concerning, and we went to the GP who referred us to a cancer clinic. We were very scared, and I went with her for the whole thing, taking time off work. We were told they did see a small lump on a scan, but it was probably nothing, and took a biopsy. We would be told in a few weeks what the results were and told not to worry. It's been 6 weeks and I thought we hadn't heard anything, which had been playing on my mind. I had made a few passing comments and my wife had just shrugged. Last week, I sat her down and explained we should raise it with the hospital and complain as it wasn't fair how long we were waiting. My wife uncharacteristically started arguing with me and ended up shouting that she already knew the results. She had been asked to come in and took one of her friends with her 3 weeks ago. They had told her she had localized cancer and they were planning chemo and surgery. It would mean we would need to speak and go through egg storage for fertility, and she was worried she would upset me, causing me to leave. I'm obviously devastated and scared about my wife. She's my best friend and I don't want to lose her. I don't care about anything else, I just want to be there for her, even if it means not having children. I'm just hurt and worried that she felt she couldn't tell me or involve me. It hurts to know she has been dealing with it on her own, and I couldn't support her. I will not or ever leave her no matter what, and I know she needs my support right now. However, I have found I have stopped talking about what is going on in my life or my stresses and just closing down any conversations about my day, etc. My wife has accused me of planning to leave her cheating and says I am being an oversensitive asshole. So am I doing wrong? Update: I am completely numb to life after my wife was diagnosed with cancer and told me she was cheating. So I recently posted in another sub struggling that my wife had been diagnosed with breast cancer and hadn't told me for a few weeks. She had told what I thought was a friend and only disclosed it to me 3 weeks afterwards, despite me waiting to hear what her results were. I stopped talking about my life with her and went into my shell slightly. I felt like a complete asshole and lots of people convinced me I was being selfish and not caring. Probably true. I put all my effort in apologizing and trying to make it right, to be met with her breaking down and crying at this, which I couldn't understand. She started talking and explaining. She didn't go with a friend, she went with another man, someone she had been seeing for 18 months. When he found out, he ran for the hills and she was heartbroken. She was worried she would lose me too. She apologized for hours. We've agreed to stay together and have booked into counseling together, and she will see someone else separately. I feel empty, but she can't do treatment alone. That argument can come another day. I don't know what to do. I still love her dearly and want to stand by her, but I feel like a backup option. And I feel like I'm stuck staring into the abyss, wondering how to recover after 20 years. And now being stranded just as a support for someone who would rather have anyone else. Update: would you leave if you were in my shoes? My wife of 20 years has recently been diagnosed with breast cancer. There was a delay in her telling me she had the results by around 3 weeks, initially claiming she went with a friend and didn't know how to tell me. It transpires she has had an affair for 18 months and took her boyfriend to the appointment. He and her have been discussing things, and he has ditched her at some point over the last week as he couldn't handle it. She has told me and apologized. After posting on another sub, I'm aware of how many men leave after a cancer diagnosis, and I love her. She needs all the support to fight this, and I don't want to be the second man to turn his back on her in 2 weeks. She gets anxious and stressed in the middle of the night and often just needs a hug to reassure her. I'm worried she will spiral and deteriorate if I'm not there. What should I do? Please leave us a comment, like, and subscribe. Got to take a break. Then we'll pick more stories.